Hey guys, Frank here again, hanging out with Garrett as always.
What's going on?
And this is going to be part 3 of the Montana Weekend Review. We have already watched clips from the Mining Museum
Sir?
and Gunslinger and some clips from the Dumas. And this is going to be, even though it's going to be one of our longest videos, the wrap-up video for the Dumas.
Yes. This video, saying we found some stuff would be putting it lightly. I mean, we found a good amount of stuff. We have 3 layers of review when people are going through this. We have a ton of reviewers, which you guys are awesome.
Thank you to you guys.
But yeah, I mean, going through this stuff, everybody found something. I mean, there was just so much that we caught at the Dumas. I mean, it was, haunted.
One of those places that's definitely
Haunted.
I'm going to put that on the screen right there for you. Haunted. So we're going to get this kicked off. And this was pretty early in the night. And this was you and Ben and Addison. You're all in the process of walking somewhere, and we all know how footsteps can get confused.
Right.
But there's a fourth set of footsteps in there.
Yes, and yeah, I mean, it's crazy because it doesn't really match up with any of us because we were just kind of sauntering through, right? So what we hear doesn't really match up with what any of us would be doing as we're walking.
Well, we'll let you be the judge of that. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Oh, I can see the light.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Sorry. Sorry. All right. Wait.
Oh, I can see the light.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Sorry. Sorry. All right. Wait.
Now, I know to me that sounds like 3 rapid footsteps. It sounds like bang, 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 like somebody running.
Yeah, running, right? And none of us were running. I mean, we were walking, right? And in the video, Ben even stops and he looks like he heard something. So going through evidence, it was kind of like, okay,
Maybe he heard that.
right. So yeah.
So,
cool-
Ben, if you're
cool
watching this, leave a comment. Let us know.
stuff. Comment, Ben.
And that brings us to our next clip, which is actually starring you. You're on the 2nd floor. And this is one of those clips that normally I would probably throw out. I probably wouldn't put this in the video because it's an orb. It's
Right.
a light anomaly.
Right.
And these things are 99.9% of the time explainable.
Right. There's dust. It's something to do with a light shining off of something. The strange thing about this is, so it's us on the 2nd floor. I'm sitting on the bed. This is in the madam's room, which is famously haunted, part of the building. And what you see is a form of a light anomaly on the window. What's weird is it looks like it's outside, but we're on the 2nd floor, and it's like 2 a.m. So in the middle of Montana, which is there's not much happening
Rolling
at
up
2
the
in the
streets
morning.
pretty early.
So the fact that this was there and where it looks like it is, it's pretty hard to explain it.
So we're going to let you check that out. You let us know what you think.
If you're hearing the same voice frequently, then that could be leading to theoretically a spirit. So I'm going to hit start on this. If you're hearing the same voice frequently, then that could be leading to theoretically a spirit. So I'm going to hit start on this.
Now, again, normally we throw out light anomalies, stuff like that, because it's 99.9% of the time explainable.
Right.
This one, for me, not so much.
Yeah, it was hard to figure it out. I mean, just the fact that we were on the 2nd floor, it seems like it's outside, just really bizarre, really hard to explain in a natural way. But I mean, if you guys have any ideas of what it could be, comments below.
Let us know.
But to me, hard to explain.
And that's going to lead us into our next clip, which happened on the live stream that we did from the Dumas.
Mm-hmm.
And this is right at the beginning of the live stream. So if you haven't had a chance to attend one of our live streams, I know we had some last weekend.
Yes.
If you haven't had a chance to grab a ticket for one of those, you don't want to miss it because it's just like being there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd think that it's a different experience, which, it's a special experience to be there and experience these things firsthand. But with the state of the world, with prices and everything, we totally get that that's not an easy thing for everybody to do. So we're offering these live streams for people to go and have as close to a real experience as they can. And clearly, if you watch the live stream, we've caught some stuff on the live stream, so it does pay off.
And this is one of those things. And this was right off the bat. Because
Yep.
you guys have been getting activity from the moment you walked in there.
Right. Yeah. Immediately when we walked in, we were hearing voices, we were hearing bangs and sounds and that sort of thing. Now, the one we're going to watch is actually Ben and I. Addison had left. He had something to attend to. But Ben and I were in there. Ben was just starting the live stream. He was explaining it, letting people jump on. As he's talking, we hear a bang, really loud. And keep in mind that we are the only two people in the building at the time, and it was neither of us. So this was a loud bang. So just the fact that we heard it, it was on the live stream, I don't know, it speaks for itself.
So you probably don't need your headphones for this one, but put them on anyway. Check this out.
I see you have 8 people on. If you guys are ready to see everything we see and hear everything we hear, give a thumbs up. You can... What was that?
Loud. Is what it was.
Please feel free to post comments what you want to do. So here we go. I see you have 8 people on. If you guys are ready to see everything we see and hear everything we hear, give a thumbs up. You can... What was that?
Loud. Is what it was.
Please feel free to post comments what you want to do. So here we go.
So hopefully you see that these live streams are pretty intense and pretty fun to watch, because that was not even 2 minutes into the whole shebang.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. And obviously you saw we noticed it too. I mean, it was loud. So you don't miss stuff like that.
Yeah, you mentioned that. In the
Yep,
clip.
in the audio, yeah. That's funny.
So that is going to bring us around to our next clip, which actually happens not far away from where this bang was captured.
Right, yeah, there was actually a room kind of buried back behind everything, but it was actually pretty much right next to where we heard the bang initially. Now, this was me, Ben, and Addison later in the evening. We were in there. We hadn't spent much time in there, but we were in there doing getting some K2 readings, using the Mel meter in there. And as we were walking away, you hear something it's honestly, it's kind of eerie. And I respond to it. I ask Addison and Ben if that was them or if they heard it. Yeah, it's crazy.
So let's roll that one right now.
So I'm back to zeros.
What?
Making them. You just breathe.
No,
That was loud.
that was not me.
So I'm back to zeros.
What?
Making them. You just breathe.
No,
That was loud.
that was not me.
You know, that is not the first time you've had something like that happen to you, where you've had that really long breath. We talked about something like that on the Blackford video as well.
That's right. Yeah. No, that's funny. I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that happens, and that's some of the really the coolest things that in my opinion that happen is just those weird vocal anomalies. And you know, for this one, it wasn't me because I was there. I asked Addison, he said it wasn't him. I mean, a breath out like that, like
Right up next to the camera.
right up
too.
next to
It's-
it, and just like a like you have to try to make that sound. Like you have to that takes effort. So the fact that we caught it and heard it again,
It's pretty incredible.
it is incredible. Yeah.
And speaking of things that we try at pretty much every location, I feel like a lot of investigators do this, is the shave and a haircut knock.
right.
You know,
right.
da, 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 and then you wait for the to knock, the da,
Right.
da,
Right.
right? So
Right.
That's shave and a haircut. 2 bits is the whole. It's an old thing. I don't
Yeah. Right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so-
I mean, people use that all the
Yeah,
time.
it's a
right?
pretty common tactic. Hardly ever gets a response.
Right.
However, take a look at this.
Yes.
One more chance.
Whoa, dude, did you hear it?
One more chance.
Whoa, dude, did you hear it?
Now that's just fun. To me, that's fun.
Right. Yeah, yeah. And like you said earlier, like you don't hear that. I've gotten to the point where I do it, but I don't always expect that solid boom, boom.
Right, and
Because
it's-
I've never gotten it before.
And it's funny because there is a difference in the sound where I can hear you knocking with your knuckles. This sounds like somebody's flat hand,
Right, like slapping on a wall
Yeah.
or something like that.
which I thought was incredible.
But it is a very solid dun dun, which, and this was a last second find too. We were
Yeah.
looking at something else, and I was like,
We
dude,
passed by it in the clip.
it's here.
So
that
I'm
was
glad
cool.
we got a chance to listen to that. I'm glad you got a chance to listen to that. And speaking of listening to things, you're going to want your headphones for this one because it's a bit of a long sequence of things that happens beforehand. But that's to me what happens beforehand is what sets this apart for me.
Yes.
Is Ben? This is caught on the live stream again.
Yep.
So I can't stress enough how much you should probably grab a ticket for one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But this was Ben on the live stream, and you guys are, I believe, on the second floor of the
Yep.
building.
Mhm.
And he's trying to, he's doing something with the comments on the live stream.
Yeah, he's trying
at
to
the
figure
time.
out how the comments work because we were having trouble with the service there with the comments
Right.
coming through.
So you hear Ben talking, and then you hear a train horn, and then you hear something that's kind of anomalous, something pretty strange.
Yes.
So grab your headphones for this one. Let's take a listen.
But I would like everyone to be able to talk directly to us. You guys are being very helpful. I just want to make sure if there's anything I can do. But I would like everyone to be able to talk directly to us. You guys are being very helpful. I just want to make sure if there's anything I can do.
So I know that was really kind of weird and in the background, but to me that sounds like two people having a conversation in the building outside of that room.
Right, exactly.
Somewhere outside of that room. I can't really, I can't tell you how far away, but it
Right.
doesn't sound like it's in the room with you.
Right. It's definitely in the building. It's not in the room. It was just me and Ben in the building at that point, and we were both pretty much right there. Addison was not there at that point. So the fact that you're hearing what sounds like a full-on conversation going on, whether there's, it's legible or it's kind of mumbled, whatever's happening, it's happening, and it's pretty cool.
I personally couldn't make anything out that the voices were saying, but if you can, please let us know and tell us in the comments. And that is actually going to bring us to the big clip of the evening, the big coup de grace here.
Yes, good word. I like that. So this one was wild, and we almost didn't have this because it was a video clip that happened on both the live stream and another camera that we had running at the time.
Yes.
It was me, Ben, and Addison. We had just come down the stairs, and if it weren't for one of our review members, Jim, part of Restless Paranormals, shout out
Spirits Paranormal.
Restless
That's-
Spirits, yes. Shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome to work with. But if it wasn't for Jim, we would have missed this. He was insistent that it was there. We watched the live stream video, and we're like, we don't see
Couldn't find
anything. He's like, no, you got to go back and watch it. So I was like, okay, well maybe I missed it. So then we found the video that wasn't the live stream, and we watched it. And we mentioned this in the last video too. We saw it, and we were both like, whoa! I started getting chills on my arms. I mean, it was awesome. So Jim, thank you for staying on top of that. And I don't know, this one kind of speaks for itself too, unless you want to add anything.
Oh, I got nothing to add. I just can't wait for you guys to see this. Let's roll it right now.
Yeah, I don't know why that battery pack's dead. Holy shiitake.
So that it was quick. It was really quick.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do before we say anything else about this is I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to zoom it in. I'm going to show it to you one more time.
Yes, sir.
How insane is that?
It's crazy, man.
Investigators wait their whole lives to catch a shadow man like
Oh
that.
my goodness. I just speechless, clearly.
It's incredible. It's really amazing. And I'm glad we got to share that with you guys. And I'm really glad that Jim found it. Thank you,
Yep.
Jim. Thank you to the entire review team,
Absolutely.
without whom none of this is possible.
100%. 100%.
I couldn't do this by myself. You couldn't do this by yourself. We couldn't
Nope.
even do it together. We need every single one of
So
those
true.
people on that review team.
So
Thank you
true,
guys so
and
much.
they're always working. They're working hard. Everything that we do, every investigation we go on, they're on top of it. So
Thank you guys again. And thank you guys in the audience for sticking around for this whole video. And we will see you on the next one. New videos every Friday. I forgot to say that. We're doing that now. New videos every Friday.
new videos every Friday.
All right, goodbye.